Marwad Yatra, na? So if somebody has Lakshmi problems, she can use this technique. They don't need rooms, They can travel without buses also. Prasadam they will take, but so he was speaking very clearly. We tried, बहुत पूजा try किया. Then we went to Puri. He came till Puri. अब पुरी में जब हम मंदिर के अंदर जाते हैं ना, तो भूत निकल जाता था. He was not that temple area in Puri. I mean, of course, this is also Jagannath, but the Jagannath in Puri, there are certain vibrations. Don't think it's ordinary. That whole area, there are so many very special phenomena. Even the storm came, bada tufan आया था, it could not harm anybody in that area. Jagannath, that Shri Kshetra, certain जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि 5G coverage कहाँ तक है. So in Puri, but then when Mataji would come out, again the ghost would. Finally we had to call some devotee and chant some mantras. Ghost left. भूत चला गया. तो मैंने पूछा बाद में माता जी से, माता यू आर सो सिंसियर डिवोटी, आप 16 राउंड्स कर रहे हैं, आई न्यू फॉर 4-5 years, तो हाउ कम घोस्ट केम? तो बोले मैं आपको बाद में बताती हूँ. उनके आई विल टेल व्हेन माय ब्रदर इज़ देयर. तो उनके भाई को बुलाया, प्राइवेटली बोलना था, बट माता जी कैन नॉट टॉक प्राइवेटली. सर ब्रदर केम. तो बताया मैं एक्चुअली 16 माला रोज़ करते थे, लेकिन अभी एक चाइल्ड का जन्म हुआ, तो उसके बाद फिर तब से मैंने टाइम कम मिलता तो 8 माला कर दिया. आई रिड्यूस्ड. So what is the purport of this story? It's for you. In case you may say, now exam, what is your standard now, first year? B.Tech. So you have no reason, This is a true story. You may or may not believe, because I don't have video recording. And you cannot record video for ghost, Anyway. But there is one thing, one ghost which has attacked everybody. It is a ghost of Maya. कैसे मालूम पड़ता है भूत ने आक्रमण किया? जब भूत आता है ना तो लैंग्वेज बदल जाती है. जैसे मैं बताया रशियन भूत आ गया, आपके लिए तमिल भूत आ गया. आपका मदर टंग क्या है? हाँ, तो हिंदी मदर टंग है ना, डिफरेंट. बट सपोज आप हिंदी बोले तो समझ जाएंगे, लेकिन तमिल बोला छत्तीसगढ़ में तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. So we are speaking the language of ghost. Somebody asks you, who are you? I am a man, woman, मैं इंजीनियर हूँ, मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, मैं ब्रह्मचारी हूँ, मैं गृहस्थ हूँ, मैं मध्यस्थ हूँ. In between. This is the language of the ghost. Real answer should be जीवेर स्वरूप है कृष्णेर नित्यदा. So ये जो प्रयोजन तत्व है, that takes the highest level understanding of relationship with Krishna and acting upon that relation. So we have to chant very sincerely to get rid of this ghost. Deeply rooted, this enjoying mentality. इसको निकालना है. उसका एग्जाम्पल है रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी. was extreme. We cannot imitate Raghunath Das. Last stages में Raghunath Das Goswami was staying in Radha Kund and he was chanting and hearing only 7.5 hours. No, not hours, but 7.5 prahara. 7.5 prahar Shravan Kirtan. 1 prahara is 3 hours. 7.5 prahara means how many hours? 22.5 घंटे. और खाना, सोना, कपड़े धोना, मोबाइल अटेंड करना, व्हाट्सएप मैसेज करना, ये सब 1.5 hour में. अमेजिंग नहीं? 22.5 घंटे श्रवण कीर्तन. हमारा भी ऐसे ही होता है. 1.5 घंटा श्रवण कीर्तन, 22.5 घंटा होता है. So intense. Today we will discuss how he got that intensity. Raghunath was born in a very high class family. Practically you can say you were like Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is a करोड़पति, 1000 करोड़पति. The acres of land. And he had no other brother, sister to claim property. Not only that, his father's brother did not have any child. सारा प्रॉपर्टी उसको मिलेगा. Can you imagine कितना प्रॉपर्टी होगा? But Raghunath was not interested. He wanted to run away and join ISKCON Jagannath Puri. महाप्रभु के साथ रहना चाहते। अनलेस यू गेट दैट काइंड ऑफ इंटेंसिटी यू कैनॉट अटेन लव फॉर कृष्ण। बिना गहराई के हमारे में से अधिकांश डिवोटी, मैं अपने बारे में बोल रहा हूँ, सुपरफिशियल भक्ति। फॉर यू may think Krishna was very intense relatively, but actually if you see from the absolute point of view, I have a long way to go. Intensity होना चाहिए, absorption, okay, that I forget about eating, sleeping. Then Shri Balaji Prabhu, his group of devotees, they were chanting, all of you were there last Nirjala Ekadashi, just 2 days back. That was real intensity. कई डिवोटीज तो करते रहे और 64 होने के बाद मैंने ऐसे कैजुअली बोला घर में जाके करना। मुझे लगा कौन जाएगा, मैं खुद भी नहीं। आफ्टर आई फिनिश आई वेंट देयर इन SJM, लेकिन यहाँ पे लेक्चर दिया था, फिर वहाँ पे लेक्चर देना था। आफ्टर द लेक्चर आई बिकेम सो वीक, कीर्तन शुरू होते हैं, रैन टू द एंड आई वाज गोइंग इन द लिफ्ट, मैं लिफ्ट में सो गया। I lied down the lift, so weak. And devotees took me, मसाज किया, सब बोले कुछ तो पी लो, नहीं चाहिए तो नारियल पानी दिए। फास्ट भी ब्रेक हुआ और नारियल पानी रॉन्ग थे, वॉमिटिंग हो गई। तो मेरा पेट भी नहीं भरा और जाति भी गया। You know that story? One person, he was very hungry. He was traveling in a Muslim area. Nothing. So he asked one Muslim, give me something. So he gave him one roti. बोले और दो, बोले ख़त्म हो गया। बोले अरे मेरा जाति भी गया और पेट भी नहीं आया। So I lost the credit of Nirjala. Instead of getting strength, I vomited out. But many devotees did Nirjala. How many of you did Nirjala that day? You could do it. It's amazing. Of course, sometimes because of bodily reason you cannot do that. Is in my case also I'm justifying. But the point I wanted to make was some devotees, कुछ devotees मेरे बोलने पे और करते रहे. Where is that devotee, Venkat Raman Prabhu, who brought me? Acha. He was telling me, he came home and chanted another 64, 128. Generally मेरा ओपिनियन होता है कि गृहस्थ आश्रम मतलब यहाँ भक्ति करो, घर में मजा इंद्र तृप्ति करो. But it's not true. On the other hand, ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम में यहाँ होता है कि यहाँ भक्ति करते हैं और ऊपर रह के मजा करते हैं. Maja may mean anything other than Krishna Bhakti. It is not only sex life. Anything other than Krishna Bhakti is sense gratification. So I was very inspired. And the group, जो devotees, जो online मेरे साथ कर रहे थे, निगड़ी devotees, उन्होंने मुझे promise किया था, बैंगलोर मत जाओ, हम morning 4 to next day morning 4 करेंगे. I was laughing, ये कौन करेगा? Because I am the source of inspiration. If I am not there, who else? Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Matta sarvam japayate. I am the source in SJM. But I was surprised. Next day morning, 3 o'clock, I logged in. They were still chanting. Not many, 10, 15 devotees. Maybe 5 Prabhujis and 8 Matajis. Next day morning, 192 pura kiya. Because I don't encourage every time, but once a year. Anand Vrindavan Prabhu's group, Bombay, very powerful. Because 300 se zyada Zoom members. And those who cannot follow that strict standard, they are on YouTube. Uske aur saw on YouTube. So our Anand Prabhu's group, they have followers from US, from Nigeria, from Australia, London. They all did whole night. Not everybody, but the enthusiasm is unlimited. It can go on increasing. But enthusiasm should be constant actually. धीरे धीरे बढ़ाना चाहिए. अभी निर्जला वगैरह तो it's like a way of, जैसे छोटे बच्चे को बोलते हैं ना कि do your homework, you will get a Cadbury. तो फिर उसके बाद होमवर्क करने के बाद उसको और भी पढ़ाई करते रहना चाहिए. Now your father doesn't have to tell you, he'll give you Cadbury, or a mango, or So now we should push ourselves. मुझे इसी जन्म में प्राप्त है. तो रघुनाथ दास उसके उदाहरण है. बचपन से ही वो फर्स्ट टाइम ही मेट लॉर्ड चैतन्य महाप्रभु वॉज इन शांतिपुर में. महाप्रभु संन्यास लेके वृंदावन जा रहे थे और छोटे बच्चों के साथ थे और सब उत्साह से बोल रहे थे हरि 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 हरि. इनफैक्ट निर्जला डे यू वर सेइंग मोर लाउडर, हरि हरि हरे 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 हरे. So हरी हरी बोल के जा रहे थे. Nityananda Prabhu told that little children, when Chaitanya Prabhu asks you the way to Vrindavan, the straight way, you tell him the perpendicular, wrong way. So Mahaprabhu was walking and he asked the little children, Vrindavan kota ache, Vrindavan kahan pe hai? And the children, they misdirected. The Supreme Director, Lord Chaitanya, was turned down. Mahaprabhu turned right. Nityananda Prabhu also turned right. So Mahaprabhu was doubting what's going on. Mahaprabhu ne पूछा Nityananda Prabhu से, तुम्ही कोथा जाइबे? Where are you going? So Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, Ami toma sange jaibe Vrindavan. I am going with you Vrindavan. Le kata dur ache Vrindavan? बोले देखो सामने वृंदावन यही है, यमुना. It was Ganga. But then he realized Advaita Acharya took him to his home. And that time, first time, Raghunath Das Goswami met Lord Chaitanya. He was 4 years old. And he associated with Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur ke sang ke karan. That's why devotees also, we have to be very conscious of what level of devotees we are associating. Respect we can give to everybody. But where we put our trust, faith, and where we gain inspiration, that will decide our future. भक्ति में भी सबसे रिस्पेक्ट करना है, लेकिन किससे सुनना ज़्यादा, किससे ज़्यादा इंस्पायर लेना, वो देखना पड़े. क्योंकि पावर बैंक की अगर बहुत वीक है तो कितना चार्ज करे. मेरे मोबाइल 5000 mAh है. सो इफ द पावर बैंक इज़ 10,000 इट इज़ गुड, बट 1000 का पावर बैंक है, 5000 को क्या चार्ज करेगा. सो we need devotees who are junior, senior and equal. But we especially need those devotees who are advanced in Krishna consciousness, who are having great love for Krishna. Krishna के प्रति आकर्षण. ऐसे भक्त बहुत दुर्लभ. Crores, like Bangalore population we have how many? Like how many million? Maybe 1 crore. That means almost 10 million. उसमें कितने डिवोटीज होंगे? हाउ मेनी प्योर डिवोटीज? मनुष्यानाम सहस्त्रेश नारायणा परा सर्वे. आई एम सॉरी, मुक्तानाम अपि सिद्धानाम नारायण परायण कोटिशप्य महाम. व्हाट इज दैट वर्स? सुदुर्लभ प्रशांत आत्मा. इट्स वेरी रेयर. प्लीज वैल्यू एवरी डिवोटी. हर एक डिवोटी का रिस्पेक्ट करो. और जो ज़्यादा एडवांस्ड हैं उनका संग बहुत लो. लाइफ इज टिकिंग बाय. 2023 May has gone. It will never come back in your life again. 2023 June has started. That will never come back. And one of the days we have to live. Be very cautious. याद रखो कृष्ण भक्ति आप अपने आप के लिए कर रहे हो. You are not doing a favor to the society or to Prabhupada. For my own self-interest. If I don't develop love for Krishna, I have to take birth again. And most devotees are in that category. Prabhupada said 75% ऊपर जाएंगे स्वर्गलोक. तो मैंने पूना में एक डिवोटी को बताया, निगड़ी में, मराठी में, लोग प्रभात बोले स्वर्गलोक जाएंगे तो खुश हो गए. बोले आपण वर जाता है, खालती जात नहीं ना. वी आर गोइंग इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन. व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विथ गोइंग टू स्वर्गलोक? यस, वुड यू लाइक टू गो प्रभु? इवनिंग फ्लाइट, यू नो. वाई डू नॉट लाइक टू गो टू स्वर्गलोक? स्वर्गलोक में ट्रैफिक जैम नहीं है और ज़्यादा फास्ट गाड़ी चलाए तो भी चलान नहीं आता है, यू नो. प्लस देयर इज़ नो एग्जामिनेशन. And without logging in, without working, you get all your prasadam and money. What is the problem with heavenly planets? Nice. Everybody has their own bungalow, not 1 BHK, 2 BHK. Pura row house. What do you think? What is wrong?
There are still tendencies to be materially attached to that.
What's wrong with material attachment? Why are you so much against attachment here? अच्छा है ना, मज़ा करो, खाओ पियो, मज़ा. कल किसने देखा है? यस. हाँ, दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट. अगेन यू हैव टू कम बैक. सीने पुण्य मरते लोग, कितना भी ऊपर जाए बाद में गिरना ही है. And then we don't know where we will take birth. It may not be in association of devotees. भक्तों के संग में जन्म मिलना भी बहुत दुर्लभ होता है। अभी क्या पूरा सेटिंग हो गया, जैसे अभी मैंने फ्लाइट बुक की है, जैसे श्री बालाजी प्रभु पेरेंट्स, mother also is here. Yes, they are so happy. They have come. I told them should come regularly. So they are leaving on Sunday, right? Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow evening, 7:45 flight. See, so much I care. I remember. And I said they have to leave by, probably told by 4:45 or something. So, अगर यहाँ से टिकट बुकड है, now ट्रैवल हो गया, उधर तक पहुँच गए, एयरपोर्ट पे ड्रॉप किया, बैगेज चेक कर लिया, और फिर जाने के बाद बोला कि प्रभु जी मेरा मूड नहीं है, यहाँ पे फ्लाइट जाने वाला है, बोला नहीं, आई हैव टू टेक 1 ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क, और आई डोंट थिंक कॉफ़ी लेते नहीं हैं, और प्रभु जी फ्लाइट जा रहा है, अरे कोई बात नहीं, आई कैन नॉट डू विदाउट दिस, इन द प्रोसेस दे लूज द फ्लाइट। फिर क्या होगा, एयरपोर्ट पे क्या होता है, अगर फ्लाइट मिस हुआ ना तो बाहर निकलना भी मुश्किल होता है और सिक्योरिटी बाहर भी नहीं छोड़ते, इट हैपेंड टू मी। तो दे हैव सम फॉर्मेलिटीज यू टू शो व्हाई यू मिस द फ्लाइट, व्हाट हैपेंड, और करके कई बाद में किक मार के बाहर निकालते, देन अगेन यू टेक अ बस बैक, बुक द नेक्स्ट फ्लाइट, एंड जनरली द फ्लाइट रेट्स आर मोर, द सेम थिंग विल हैपन टू अस इफ यू डोंट मेक इट अनदर बर्थ। एंड इट्स वेरी बीइंग इन द मदर्स वूम, माँ के घर में रहना। अभी मैं आ रहा था ट्रेन में तो मेरे को 72 नंबर बर्थ मिला। यू नो व्हाट इज 72 नंबर बर्थ, व्हाट इज स्पेशल फीचर, फ्री दर्शन open darshan, I was thinking why it happened like that, and every 2 minutes somebody is Hare Krishna. That day morning मैं जब में सो रहा था तो भगवान बोल रहे थे अभी तो आपको तकलीफ़ लग रहा है कि टॉयलेट खुल रहा है इसलिए, लेकिन अगर आप जब ठीक से नहीं करते तो 9 महीने ऐसे ही बैठना पड़े। कैन इमेजिन, जस्ट लाइक दिस, 9 months child cries for help. So we should try to finish in this birth. Otherwise, again taking birth, even if you get devotee family, it takes time for coming to the level of chanting 16 rounds. नहीं? छोटे बच्चे को ट्रेनिंग देते हैं। मैं SJ मंदिर में था, प्रदीप प्रभु, his son is 4 years old, को ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं। कितना उसके बच्चों की डिमांड्स भी कैसे होते हैं। वो प्रभु जी मेरा लेक्चर सुन रहे हैं और बच्चा जैसे खड़ा हुआ है इसके ऊपर, ही इज स्टैंडिंग ऑन द फादर्स नीज व्हाइल द लेक्चर इज गोइंग ऑन, और सिर पे ऐसे कर रहे हैं, ऐसे कर रहे हैं। When father cannot say any sarvadharman paritya. Child is not rational. You cannot tell him about lecture is going. Then he will learn something. Then he will come to first standard. Then he will attend some DYS course. Then again chant 16. So better to finish it. So Raghunath Das Goswami is an example. How he showed by example. बार बार वो भाग जाते. Again he would run away. Then he got an idea. His mother told his father, I think we should bind him with a rope. ये रस्सी से बांध देना चाहिए। उनके पिताजी ने क्या जवाब दिया? Anybody knows? What did his father say? He has a wife like an angel, Apsara Samstri, and Indra Sama Aishwarya, the wealth of Indra, the king of heaven. If these things cannot bind, what will these ropes bind? ये रस्सी नहीं बांध सकती तो और कौन सी रस्सी बांधेगी? मतलब क्या चीज़ है जो हमको दुनिया में बांधते हैं? मटेरियल एंजॉयमेंट। स्त्री इज अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, स्त्री और पुरुष, स्त्री के लिए पुरुष, पुरुष के लिए स्त्री। Material enjoyment is the rope which binds us. In fact, brahmachari is also. He may not have association of women, but even the thought of sense gratification, इंद्र तृप्ति की इच्छा, या subtle sex, prestige, power. YouTube में मेरे को followers ज़्यादा होने चाहिए, मेरे WhatsApp ग्रुप में ज़्यादा होने चाहिए, कम से कम हफ्ते में 2 बार तो मेरा जय होना चाहिए. That's why I come to this temple, because every time, last time, Anil Prabhu thanked me so much. Because it's his duty to thank as humble. But if I think this is for me, then my spiritual life is finished. Subtle sex is more difficult to give up. So, here, Raghunath Das Goswami, he is not wanting any of these things. How can we bind such a person? This boy has become mad for Lord Chaitanya. He is Batula Haila. Batula means crazy. Nobody can stop him. कोई नहीं रोक सकता. तो प्रभुपाद कभी कभी बोलते थे, our aim should be to become mad for Krishna. कृष्ण के लिए पागल होना. That means morning, evening, day, night, Sunday, Monday, 2023-24, we are just absorbed in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. There is one another interesting story which took place. Raghunath Das Goswami की और एक कहानी है. उनके जो पिताजी थे उनका नाम था गोवर्धन मजूमदार और उनके अंकल का नाम था हिरण्य मजूमदार और उन्होंने कुछ पैसे का घपला किया था. Understands? Fund embezzlement. This seems to be common. It happens in devotee circles also. And it's very, it's very unfavorable because it spoils relationships. Money. So what his father had done is, he had taken some money from the government, from the people, and the money had to be deposited in the government. And some part he had Mahaprasade Govinde without informing. कुछ पैसा जो है जैसे Prabhuji was manager of our yatra, or some other devotee was there in a group, was handling funds. The fund you handle करते हैं बहुत dangerous position है. तो थोड़ा सा भी महाप्रसादी किए तो गोविंदे, he will lose his bhakti. You see? तो क्या हुआ कि उन्होंने कुछ पैसे ऐसे खर्च कर लिए, गलती से किया, generally we don't know the reason. And one Muslim Chaudhary, because this post was given by the government and another person who wanted that post. जैसे अभी मैं MLA बनना चाहता हूँ और ऑलरेडी कोई MLA है तो मैं पूरा उसका ट्रैक करूँगा वो कहाँ गलती करता है. We try to find out for. तो उसने देखा कि इन्होंने कुछ डाइजेस्ट किया तो राजा को कंप्लेंट किया. And the king, the Muslim king, sent his soldiers and they came. And one of them was the Muslim Chaudhary who was wanting to be the next tax collector. इसको निकालेंगे तो मेरा नंबर लगेगा. So he came to Raghunath Das and he would chastise him. Bapan, go and get your father. अपने बाप को बुलाओ, अपने चाचा को बुलाओ, नहीं तो तुमको सजा देंगे. और मारने आते थे. The Muslim persons, he was just about to beat. But when he would come close, he somehow could not beat. Raghunath's face was so pure, so saintly, इतने साधु थे, उसको मारने जाते फिर उनका हाथ ही नहीं हिल पाता. होते ऐसे जो एडवांस डिवोटी तो कोई people just by their power. Finally, Raghunath thought of a रघुनाथ ने एक प्लान बनाया. वो बोले, he told the Muslim Chaudhary, हमारा पिता, हमारा ज्येष्ठ, तुम्हारा दुई भाई है. My father and uncle, they are your brothers. भाई भाई तुम कलह. Brothers and brother, they always keep fighting. Sometimes kabahu kalaha, kabahu priti. Means, हाँ, sometimes love, sometimes fight. भाइयों में तो होता ही है ना. कभी लड़ाई होती है, कभी मित्र होते हैं. इसका संबंध को नहीं तोड़ना. भाई भाई में होता है, ब्रह्मचर्य में होता है, पति पत्नी में होता है, नहीं, इवन सन्यासी में भी होता है. बट ये तो होता रहता है. आज मैं क्या देख रहा हूँ, आप तीनों मिलके फीस्ट खा रहे होगे, चिड़ा दही, ना. All three of you will be enjoying together. And just like I belong to my father, I am his son, I am your son also. I am dependent on you. You are my maintainer. आमी तुम्हारा पाल्य, तुम मेरी पालक. पालक मतलब मेंटेन करने वाले. So he spoke such sweet words to that cruel Muslim Chaudhary. उसका हृदय भी पिघल गया. They are discussing this in the afternoon with one devotee. How words can create relation and words can destroy relation. शब्दों को ख्याल से नहीं बोला तो 10 साल का संबंध कट हो जाता है. और मीठे शब्द बोल के प्रेम से बोलने से संबंध बढ़ता. Devotee should always speak not false glorification, but lovingly, sweetly, to win the other devotee's heart. सब कुछ हृदय शब्दों पे निर्भर. शब्दों से डिवोटीज बनते हैं, शब्दों से डिवोटीज का रिलेशन खराब होता है. So, and then he told him, तुम्ही सर्वशास्त्र जानी, तुम्ही जिन्ना पीर, you are the knower of all religious scriptures. आप सारे शास्त्र जानते. उसने कभी कुरान खोला ही नहीं था. बोलने में क्या जाता है नहीं, कभी आप तो सारे शास्त्र जानते हैं. बोले मेरे को क्या शास्त्र के नाम भी मालूम है, भगवद गीता के बाद क्या होता है पता नहीं. बट स्पीक लाइक, कभी कभी झूठ बोलना पड़ता है. तुम्हें जिंदा पीर, पीर मतलब व्हाट इज पीर मीन? सेंटली पर्सन लाइक महाराज. यू आर अ लिविंग सेंट. एंड व्हाट हैपेंड टू हिम? एता शूनी म्लेचेर मन आर्द्र हईल. हिज हार्ट मेल्टेड, उसका हृदय पिघल गया. दाढ़ी बहे अश्रु पड़े, कांडी ते लागिला. उसकी पूरी दाढ़ी गीली हो गई. ही स्टार्टेड क्राइंग. दैट मीन्स हाउ sadhu's word can affect even the most hard-hearted person. कठोर हृदय. जैसे प्रभुपाद कभी कभी करते हैं. प्रभुपाद was so humorous at times. You know, there were two devotees. कोई दो भक्त थे, गर्ग मुनि प्रभु और ब्रह्मानंद प्रभु. ये दोनों भाई थे. आपने सुना उनका कहानी, गर्ग मुनि और ब्रह्मानंद प्रभु. तो प्रभुपाद क्या किए, प्रभुपाद दोनों को इसको ज्वाइन हुए, तो ट्रेनिंग दिए उनको. उनके मदर बहुत अपसेट हुए. तो मदर ये बहुत गुस्से में आए प्रभुपाद से मिलने के लिए, बहुत एंग्रीली, यू नो. तो शी केम एंड वेरी चैस्टाइजिंग प्रभुपाद, क्या कर रहे हो, मेरे बेटे को आप ब्रेन वॉश करे, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग? तो प्रभुपाद सेड, एक्चुअली व्हाट आई एम टीचिंग यू, टीचिंग योर चिल्ड्रन, इट इज़ यू आर सपोज टू टीच. You should be grateful, you should be giving something. हमने आपके बच्चे को ट्रेनिंग दिया, तो आपको इसे समझो आपका बेटा है, मैं उसको ट्यूशन सिखाता हूँ, तो आपको पैसे देने चाहिए. आई एम गिविंग नॉलेज. सो माता जी सेड, आई हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन 2 sons, व्हाट मोर कैन आई गिव? मैंने 2 बेटे दे दिए. प्रभुपाद बोले, थैंक यू वेरी मच. बात खत्म. वो आए थे अपने बेटे को वापस ले जाने के लिए. उसने खुद से बोल दिया मैंने दे दिया. पत्रम पुष्पम नहीं, पत्रम पुत्रम. हमारे राधा गोपीनाथ टेम्पल में एक ब्रह्मचारी हैं, उनका एक भाई पूना टेम्पल में है और एक भाई कलकत्ता टेम्पल में है ना, केशवानंद प्रभु. ये वन ब्रदर इन चौपाटी एंड वन इन कलकत्ता, है ना. तो उसके माता पिता एक बार मिलने आए गौरंग प्रभु से. ना गौरंग प्रभु इज अ ग्रेट प्रीचर, वेरी ह्यूमरस. तो उनको बोले, हाँ आप कहते हैं बढ़िया आप गीता पढ़ते हो. बोले क्या पढ़ा? बोले पत्रम पुत्रम पुष्पम सब. He handed over everything. And they are also they're chanting 64, not 34, 32 rounds every day. Because they gave their children willingly. So Lord, this story I told, the next day he called for a meeting. You know what this Muslim person told? Muslim क्या बोला? वो बोले देखो रघुनाथ, तुम्हारा पिता अल्प बुद्धि, your father is less intelligent. Ashta mudra खाए. He is taken 8 lakh gold coins. आमी भागी, तुम्हारा दीबारे जुआए. See, nothing wrong in squandering funds, but I am also part of the deal. You know, it's not wrong to take money from the government, but you should give to all. Hafta bolte hai na. And you find in police and other places, you know, everybody is, you know, equally satisfied, you know. So next day, Raghunath Das Goswami arranged a meeting. उनके भाइयों से मीटिंग कराए और उसको संतुष्टि उसको थोड़ा सा दे दिया. तो now this is story Prabhupada says shows the expertise of a devotee. एक भक्त की बुद्धिमत्ता, इसको इनकरेज नहीं कर रहे. प्रभुपाद ऐसा नहीं बोल रहे कि ऐसा करना चाहिए हर बार, लेकिन उस समय एक ही तरीका था उनके पिताजी को बचाने का. He had to speak like this, you know. Like Prabhupada did once. प्रभुपाद ने एक बार किया, जब लंदन में जा रहे थे तो किसी के घर में गए, वहाँ राधा कृष्ण के डीटीज थे. तो प्रभुपाद को अच्छे लगे, थोड़ा सा डिफेक्ट था. तो प्रभुपाद बोले अच्छे ले जाओ. तो बोले मैं ठीक है मैं ले जाता हूँ. नहीं 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 स्वामी जी अभी थोड़ा रिपेयर थोड़ा बाकी. नहीं नहीं हमको पसंद है. प्रभुपाद हमको ही डिडंट वांट टू गिव सो मच. But Prabhupada needed at that time, there was no other way. तो प्रभु गाड़ी में बिठाए, बोले चलो निताई गौर प्रेमानंद, लेकर चले गए. फिर आधा किलोमीटर जाने के बाद गाड़ी को रुकाया, फिर चेक किया, भगवान को प्रणाम किया. Now that is not something we should do every time. कल से आप लोई बाजार में गए, बोले चलो रिक्शा में लेके, 5 गौर निताई, 6 जगन्नाथ, राधा कृष्ण, मैं महाजन ये न गता से पंथ है ना. प्रभुपाद ने किया था ऐसे. We cannot imitate. But at times we needed. Like Mr. Nair, he was a demon. Mr. Nair, Jew property ka. He sold the property to many people but did not give to anybody. Abhi I am in the process of getting some arrangement for my mother to stay, one flat. So I was dealing with the lawyers. I never in my life, at the age of 60, I have to do all these legal things. You know? तो उसमें फर्स्ट टाइम से पता चला क्या क्या पिटफॉल्स होते हैं फ्लैट खरीदी करने में. Many times people what they do is they sell the same flat to 2 people. So you have to get the papers cleared and certificates and you know. So the Nair was a pakka demon. What he would do is he would sell the property and then take the money and then say some legal thing and not return the money. वो 420 था, लेकिन प्रभुपाद 840 निकले. Prabhupada took good, made sure that the property came. So sometimes devotees have to do like Ranganath temple was built with the help of dacoits. क्या करें, वो सुदामा सेवा और रूप गोस्वामी सेवा, कोई नित्य सेवा काम नहीं कर रहा. तो they had to do डाकू सेवा, you know, dacoit सेवा. So that is a very emergency case. That if we use here, then we will all be in jail and you know, ISKCON will be in blacklisted. So we do not want to do that. According to time, place, circumstance. So very extraordinary situations devotee may have to do. Raghunath Das Goswami was thinking that I'm trying to run away, but I'm not successful. Now I know the secret. If I want to attain the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, first I should take shelter of Lord Nityananda. See, Gauranga's name you are chanting loudly, but Nityananda's name should be more loud. Nityananda. We were discussing this in the morning. एक सुबह की कहानी में, our Ramai Pandit Prabhu, Pradeep Prabhu's father-in-law, you know, he is also an amazing person. The age of 60, I mean 65. कि बेटी दोनों, both daughters are married. Then I just suggested to him कि अभी time हो गया, now you should go to Vrindavan. So many other godbrothers were not encouraging, but I told you try. So I thought he will come to 64 rounds in 1 year. मेरे को लगा 64 तक आ जाएंगे, क्योंकि वृंदावन में खाली जप करना है. अभी पूछा तो बोले ज़्यादा नहीं हो रहा है. बोले कितना हो रहा है? 128, not much. He gets up at 2 in the morning. 2:30 to 4:30, 16 round. Mangal Aarti short, 15 minutes. Then 4:45 to 8:45 to 9:45 till 10 o'clock, 64 over. फिर थोड़ा सा ब्रेकफास्ट ले लिया. बाद में फिर from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, another 64. फिर 4 o'clock लिटिल प्रसाद, और बाद में और बाकी भी करते हैं, सोशल मीडिया, हियरिंग लेक्चर्स, एंड he is maintaining relation also with devotees. So it's not impossible. I'm not saying, अभी तो उनके तो कोई फैमिली से बड़े हो गए, बच्चों की शादी हो गई, और but for those who are like 50 plus in age, we should think seriously. I must intensify. Probably after the age of 50, the focus should be on direct hearing chanting. 50 साल के बाद, क्योंकि बहुत कम चांस है कि 50 के बाद थोड़ा एज इम्प्रूव होगा, नहीं? Is there any medicine which can reverse the process? You know, after every 1 year you become brighter and, you know, very... It may happen for children till the age of 16, till the age of 20, 25. But it goes down. So, Raghunath Das Goswami then, he went to Panihati. On this day, Lord Nityananda was sitting under a beautiful banyan tree. नित्यानंद प्रभु एक पेड़ के नीचे बैठे थे. आप में से किसी ने देखा है वो पेड़? पानीहाटी चिड़ादही, अमेजिंग. इस लास्ट मंथ में वहाँ पे था, 2 बार गया था. सेम 2 ग्रुप्स वर देयर एंड दिस इज वेरी टायरिंग. बस में ट्रेवल करना मायापुर से पानीहाटी, बट इट्स वेरी इंस्पायरिंग वंस यू रीच देयर। वो पेड़ के नीचे बैठे हुए थे और उनके सुंदरानंद, अभिराम ठाकुर, ऑल हिज फॉलोअर्स वर सिटिंग डाउन एंड रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी he came and he offered his pranam, and Lord Nityananda servant said, "Oh, just look at him. This is Raghunath. He is offering obeisances to you. Raghunath आपको प्रणाम कर रहे हैं." And Nityananda Prabhu said, चोर चोर दिल दर्शन, आज तो मैं दंडिमु करिमु, आज मैं आपको पनिशमेंट दूंगा। व्हाट इज द पनिशमेंट? चिड़ा दही, प्लीज सर्व चिड़ा दही टू ऑल माई डिवोटीज। लॉर्ड वॉज कॉलिंग हिम बट रघुनाथ वॉज हेजिटेटिंग एंड फाइनली लॉर्ड पुल्ड हिम एंड पुट हिज लोटस फीट ऑन द हेड ऑफ रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी। व्हाट अ ग्रेट फॉर्च्यून! भगवान नित्यानंद प्रभु अपने चरण कमल रख रहे हैं किसके सिर पर? रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी। नीताय पद कमला कोटि चंद्र सुशीतला, जे छायाय जगत जुदाय। Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet are like millions of moon, Koti Chandra, and the shade, just like in the summer season, it's very hot outside. You get a shade of a tree or a roof, then you feel cool. नित्यानंद प्रभु के चरण कमल ठंडक देने वाले। तो रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी को उन्होंने महाप्रभु नित्यानंद प्रभु ने सजा दी कि मेक अ फेस्टिवल, फीड योगर्ट एंड चिप्ड राइस फॉर ऑल डिवोटीज। दही चिड़ा, कितने लोगों ने लिया दही चिड़ा? मॉर्निंग में था नहीं? यू हैड ऑलरेडी एट होम। यहाँ टेम्पल में है अभी for enough for everybody? One pot? Size of the pot, it's up to you. Nityanand Prabhu had 2 pots for every devotee. One was chida dahi, the other was chida doodh. Milk and chida mixed with mangoes and bananas, kele, aam, और क्या था? हाँ? चंद, not, हाँ, sweet, salty, and here we have got sweet today, I think, no? Sweet. I tasted just after coming. First I wanted to get my reward, then do the seva, according to one's level of commitment. So chida doodh, chida dahi, and every devotee was given 2 pots, and invisibly, किसी को पता नहीं चल रहा था, नित्यानंद प्रभु ने चैतन्य महाप्रभु को बुलाया और चैतन्य महाप्रभु इसे एक पॉट रख के अपने हाथ से ये महाप्रभु को खिला रहे हैं और उनसे बात कर रहे हैं। महाप्रभु उनको खिला रहे हैं। समझो आप चल रहे रोड के ऊपर और मेरे को आप देखते हो कि मैं किसी से बात कर रहा हूँ ऐसे, क्या हो रहा है? प्रभु जी इज गॉन मैड, यू नो, बिकॉज नोबडी कुड सी एक्सेप्ट दोज हु आर वेरी फॉर्चुनेट, दे कुड सी द डिवाइन एक्टिविटीज ऑफ लॉर्ड नित्यानंद गौरांगा। इंटरेस्टिंग, छोटा हरिदास डिड अ मिस्टेक। छोटा हरिदास ने मिस्टेक किया। क्या मिस्टेक था? वो प्रसाद लाने गए थे, एक माता जी से बात किए। ही डिड नॉट हैव एनी फिजिकल रिलेशन बट ही जस्ट टॉक्ड विच वॉज नॉट प्रॉपर फॉर सन्यासी। सन्यासी होके intimate talking is not good. Sometimes you talk officially, कीजिए, how are you, fine, thank you, but not in a improper way. So he spoke something. It's not mentioned what he spoke. Some थोड़ी सी गलती हुई. Lord Chaitanya rejected him. Lord Chaitanya बोले इसका मुंह भी नहीं देखना है। वो रो रहा था। Finally वो तंग आ गया, उसने आत्महत्या कर ली. And Lord Chaitanya said, yes, proper. इसकी सजा दी जानी चाहिए। But Kala Krishnadas was more, his mistake was more. Kala Krishnadas actually went, he was associating with women physically. वो गए थे वहाँ पे, उनको चैतन्य महाप्रभु लेके आए और चैतन्य महाप्रभु लेके आए पूरी से। लास्ट में बोले आई रिजेक्ट हिम, वो मेरे साथ नहीं आ सकता। लेकिन नित्यानंद प्रभु ने बोला ठीक है, इसको कहीं भी दूसरी सेवा में लगाते हैं, ये डिपार्टमेंट में गड़बड़ किया, दूसरा चांस देते। So काले कृष्णदास एंड छोटा हरिदास, इन दोनों को अलग अलग ट्रीटमेंट क्यों मिला? वाई वन वॉज रिजेक्टेड, द अदर वॉज एक्सेप्टेड? बिकॉज काले कृष्णदास वॉज एसोसिएट ऑफ लॉर्ड नित्यानंद प्रभु एंड छोटा हरिदास वॉज एसोसिएट ऑफ चैतन्य महाप्रभु. ऑफ कोर्स किसी के भी एसोसिएट होना अच्छा है, ऐसे नहीं है. अभी हम तो माया देवी के एसोसिएट हो गए. जिससे कोई बात कर रहा है, प्रभु जी ये ना ज़्यादा अमीर नहीं है क्या, इसके पास खाली 2000 करोड़ ही है, और ये ज़्यादा अमीर है, इसके पास 10,000 करोड़. अब हमारे तो 1 करोड़ भी बहुत हो गया. प्रभु ही नॉट, हिज कार इज़ नॉट वेरी गुड. इट्स व्हाट दैट, वो क्या नाम है उसका, व्हाट इज नेमिनाथ प्रभु, व्हाट इज योर कार? नेक्सॉन. नेक्सॉन. अरे भाई हमारे पास तो आल्टो भी नहीं है, नेक्सॉन तो काम तो हो रहा है ना. वी डोंट हैव 2 व्हीलर ऑल्सो. बट समबडी यू कैन अफोर्ड मर्सिडीज, यू विल थिंक नेक्सॉन इज लाइक पीनट्स. सब कोई रिलेटिव होता है. सो रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी, he served Chidadadhi, and Lord Nityananda was serving all the devotees. I'm sorry, he was serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya was serving Nityananda Prabhu, and then he told all the devotees, Agya dila, prasad khaye, bole Hari Hari. He told them, you eat prasad and chant Hari Hari. And then after everybody was served, Raghunath Das Goswami gave them donation. घर में हम डिवोटी को बुलाते हैं तो प्रसाद के बाद डोनेशन भी देना चाहिए. You know, some gold coins they could give. And then he went secretly to where Nityananda Prabhu was staying. Nityananda Prabhu के पास गए और प्रेयर करने लगे. प्रेयर्स आज के दिन प्रेयर्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आई थिंक लास्ट वीक ऑल्सो आई डिस्कस दिस ना स्टोरी. नहीं, द प्रेयर्स ऑफ रघुनाथ दास, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रेयर्स. Please repeat. Those who of you have got in the mobile, please turn on your mobile of अंत्यलीला chapter 6. अगर आपके मोबाइल में है तो अंत्यलीला का 6वां अध्याय है. छठा अध्याय और श्लोक नंबर 128. 1 to 8. हरि बोल प्रभु. If you don't have glass, you take home. You have a glass or you know? Glass. You have glass maybe. You always keep. Swam Prakash Prabhu, always make sure that when I will speak, there is a glass of water. He is gone. He has gone to get. मिल गया आपको? Did you find? 128 verse number. Actually, please, I am sorry. 126 we can start from 126. प्राते नित्यानंद प्रभु गंगा स्नान करिया, सेई वृक्ष मूले बसिला निज गण लैया. In the morning, after taking his bath in the Ganga, Nityananda Prabhu sat down with associates beneath the same tree under which he had previously sat. Same tree. Morning, after taking his bath. Next day morning. Raghunatha si kaila charana vandana, Raghava Pandita dwara kaila nivedana. Raghunath Das went there and worshipped Lord Nityananda's lotus feet, and through Raghav Pandit he submitted his desire. नित्यानंद प्रभु गए और राघव पंडित के द्वारा अर्पण किया. क्या प्रेयर बोले? प्लीज रिपीट द प्रेयर. अधम पामर मुई हीन जीवा धम, मोर इच्छा है पाए चैतन्य चरण. I am the lowest of men, the most sinful, fallen, condemned. Nevertheless, I desire to attain shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga. This is the prayer. I am the lowest, but I want to attain the highest. मैं सबसे पतित हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को चैतन्य महाप्रभु की कृपा चाहिए. पतित पावन हेतु तब अवतार, मोह सम पतित प्रभु न पाए. नेक्स्ट वर्स. वामन है जैन चांद धरी बारे छाया, अनेक यतन कैनु ताटे कबु सिद्ध नया. Like a dwarf who wants to catch the moon, I have tried my best many times, but I have never been successful. एक बौना व्यक्ति, person whose height is very low, maybe 3 feet high, and is trying to catch the moon. मैं इतना छोटा हूँ. For me to attain Lord Chaitanya is like a KG student to pass PhD exam. KG student को बोला जाए PhD को P क्या H क्या पता नहीं है, PhD मालूम ही नहीं. It is impossible. यत बार पलायामि गृहादि छाड़िया पिता माता दुई मोरे राखिया बांधिया. Every time I tried to go away and give up my home relationship, my father and mother unfortunately kept me bound. हर बार मैंने भागने का प्रयास किया हुआ तो क्या हुआ, माता पिता ने पकड़ लिया. This next verse is the most important verse of today's discussion. तुम्हारा कृपा बिना के हो चैतन्य नहीं पाया, तुम्ही कृपा कैले तार अधम ही पाया. No one can attain the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without your mercy. But if you are merciful, even the lowest of men can attain shelter. ये बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट है कि आपकी कृपा के बिना चैतन्य में कृपा नहीं मिलेगी, लेकिन अगर आपने कृपा की तो सबसे लोएस्ट को मिल सकते. दैट इज आवर ओनली होप, द मर्सी ऑफ लॉर्ड नित्यानंद कमिंग थ्रू प्रभुपाद एंड गुरु महाराज वैष्णवस मर्सी. अयोग्य मुई निवेदन करिते करी भय, मोर चैतन्य देह गोसाई हय सदया. Although I am unfit and greatly afraid to submit this plea, I nevertheless request you, sir, to be specially merciful towards me by granting me the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga. हिंदी में अनुवाद है. मैं इतना अयोग्य हूँ, मुझे डर लगता है बोलने में. मेरा यही निवेदन है कि आप मेरे पर कृपा करो, मुझे चरण कमल दो. किसके चरण? गौरंग. The lotus feet of Lord Gauranga are the only treasure. What is that song where it says the lotus feet of Gauranga are the only treasure? यही हमारे संपत्ति है. करेक्ट. हाँ. गौरंगेर दूति पद जार धन संपद. बोलिए. से जाने भगति रस सार. गौरंगेर दूति पद. दूति मीन्स टू. द टू लोटस फीट ऑफ गौरंग. जार धन संपत. यही जिसकी संपत्ति है. क्या संपत्ति? HDFC ICICI बैंक. कौन सा है? महाप्रभु लोटस फीट. से जाने भगति रस सार. सच ए पर्सन such a person has attained, he has understood the essence of bhakti, bhakti rasasa. जे गौरांगेर नाम लय तारा हय प्रेमोदय. जो गौरंग का नाम लेगा उसको प्रेम मिलेगा. गौरंगा. गौरंगेर संगी गण नित्य सद कोरी मानी. से जाए ब्रजेंद्र सुत पाश. You could understand the meaning of this verse? Gaurangera Sangi Gane Nitya Siddha Kori Mani. Yes, I think you must have understood. One who understands that the associates of Lord Gauranga, they are Nitya Siddha. That means Junke Nityananda, Advaita, Raghunath Das, some Nitya Siddha. If you understand this, you will go to Krishna. Nitya. Gauramandala Bhumi Jebe Jane Chintamani. Prasanna Prabhu knows this. Prasanna Prabhu is always prasanna. 2 times I phoned him for picking up me and he was ready. 3rd time I myself did not say. I said, Prabhu, he's already done a lot of service. Huh? Yes, Prasanna Prabhu, what is the meaning of this verse? समझ में आया आपको? आप तो बंगाली जानते हैं. गौर मंडल भूमि जेबे जाने चिंतामणि. When you understand Gaur Mandal Bhumi is non-different from Golok Vrindavan. Tara hoye Braja Bhumi Vas. He becomes fit to stay in. Who becomes fit? One who gets a flat of 30 lakhs. Na? Many people, they buy flats, they think. Even if you have no bhakti, you may buy a flat, but you will be flat. Bhakti is not attained by buying flat, but by mercy of the Guru. Okay. So he is praying. Let us come to the last line of his play. Verse number 133. More mate pada dhari karah prasada निर्विघ्न चैतन्य पाए कर आशीर्वाद. Placing your lotus feet on my head, give me the benediction that I may achieve the shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without difficulty. I pray for this benediction. मेरे को आशीर्वाद दो. क्या आशीर्वाद मांग रहे हैं? What आशीर्वाद is asking? वो चैतन्य महाप्रभु के चरण मेरे. And he is saying, put your feet on my head. गुरु के चरण. श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भगति सद्मा बंदो मुई सावधान माते. He is saying Guru Charana Padma. Kevalam, only way to bhakti. Guru Charan is same as Nityanand Charan. So इसीलिए Nityanand Charan माने. And what was the response of Nityanand Prabhu? Shuni hasi kahe Prabhu sab bhakta gane ihara vishaya sukha indra sukha sama. After hearing this appeal by Raghunath Das, Lord Nityananda smiled and told the devotees, Raghunath Das's standard of material happiness is equal to that of Indra, the king of heaven. So कितना उसका level है? Indra का level. But still, what happens? Chaitanya kripa te se ho nahi bhaya mane sabe आशीर्वाद कर पाए चैतन्य चरणे. Because of the mercy bestowed upon him by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das, although situated in such material happiness, does not like it at all. Therefore, let every one of you be merciful towards him. Give him the benediction that he may very soon attain the lotus feet of Lord God. Now, what is he saying? That because of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, he has got a great Aishwarya? No. Because he had got mercy, he does not like Aishwarya. कृपा का फल क्या है? आपको इंद्रिय सुख अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, स्वर्ग सुख अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. बैंगलोर सुख की बोलने की बात ही क्या? Like now all of us feel cozy, comfortable, okay. I have got one flat to be, maybe not mine, but on rent. But I am quite comfortable. I am quite near the temple. And I get 2 times, 3 times prasad. So I am quite happy. Now my children are growing up and my coaching class is picking up, तो थोड़ा सब अच्छा चल रहा है. It's okay, Leela is going on. Whatever I am saying, the mother is experiencing with the daughter, So now everything is okay. Brahmachari also. अभी तो setting हो गया है, वो saffron मिल गया है, और और मैं तिलक लगाता हूँ और लोग प्रणाम भी करते हैं. So many people offer pranam to me, and and plus I have 2 times prasadam, and in between Rajbhog is also. That's the advantage of small temples, Even last minute you go, you get Mahaprasad, So like that cozy situation is unfavorable. You have to feel uncomfortable in this world. ऐसा लगना चाहिए कि मैं गलत जगह फंस गया. नहीं भाए, मेरे को इडली नहीं भाए. I don't like idli. Of course you like, but when a person becomes pure, anything in the material world seems distasteful. Great devotee Yamunacharya क्या बोलते हैं? Now I am engaged in Krishna's service. When I think of material enjoyment, I spit at the thought. मेरे को थूक आ जाती है, अरे कहाँ फंस. It's like material world, enjoyment is Gaur Govind Maharaj is very strong. I cannot repeat his word. वो बोलते हैं material enjoyment like eating stool. Stool खाना. The one devotee उनके disciple थे. तो वो थोड़े में गृहस्थ sometimes there is enjoyment. तो बोले you enjoy sometimes just see this Premji what he is doing? He is eating stool. He is very strong. We cannot imitate. But we should understand ourselves. कि जैसे अभी हम सुअर को बोलते हैं आओ गाजर हलवा खाओ. Suppose we put a WhatsApp group of pigs, that there is some gajar halwa being distributed. They will say, no, I have my own. Mine is fresh, So they will not give up. So same thing sadhu thinks about you and me. We are all attached. हम आसक्त हैं material enjoyments. So निकलना बहुत मुश्किल है. Even Raghunath's father name is Govardhan. You know what Lord Chaitanya told about his father? That your father is like a worm in the stool. कितना खराब लगता है ना कोई बोले आपको कि तुम्हारे पिताजी ऐसे तो बोले कल से प्रोग्राम में नहीं आऊँगा. मैं डोनेशन बंद सब अभिषेक अपने घर में ही अभिषेक करेंगे. You become so upset. But this is truth. ब्रह्मचारी के लिए भी है. If you are liking your glorification, what is self-glorification? What is that? What is the example? What is the first line? That personal, Pratishtara Ichha Shukare Ravishta. Pratishtha, like I like, Krishnananda Prabhu made everybody chant nicely. He's giving such nice aur katha. They sab kya hai? Pratishtha Ichha. It's like Shukar Ravishta. This is the dung of a stool of a hog. And the hog is eating stool. So you'll get stool squared. Next stool is the power of 2. Second version, like I5, I6. So, can you imagine? That is how I should think if I am liking material enjoyment. So that's why I am saying, among, let's say we have 50 devotees, even if one can go back to God, it's a great, rare. You have to dislike material enjoyment. And you can pray today, हम प्रार्थना करते हैं रघुनाथ से, please मेरे को let me learn to give up material enjoyment. विषय छाड़िया, सेरा से मजिया, मुखे बोलो. You have to give up विषय and then chant Hari 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 Hari. एक हाथ से गाजर हलवा, दूसरे हाथ से विषय ऐसा नहीं. वो हाथ धो लो. टॉयलेट जाने के बाद पहले हाथ धोना चाहिए. वही हाथ से टॉयलेट करके आए फिर बाद में हलवा खाया, मजा नहीं आएगा. So you have to give up विषय छाड़िया. Next, Krishna Pada Padma Gandha Jai Jana Paya Brahma Loka Adi Sukha Tare Nahi Bhaya. Thank you. The good servant means doing it. I told him just get him water. He got warm water, which is better for my health. Thank you. I was thinking, why are you so late, But I thought you must have got some Mahaprasad on the way. Once it happened to me like that, I was just outside Maharaj's room and I was coming out from the deity room and I was carrying some prasad and obviously to give to others and also take. And I came out and Maharaj came out of his room, हाथ में ही सब भरा है लड्डू और पड़ा. अभी क्या बोलेंगे ना? So Maharaj just looked and said, खाओ खाओ मजा कर. So after all, brahmachari life little bit, we cannot imitate Raghunath Das Goswami. But sometimes we can aspire. This next verse is very important. Krishna Pada Padma Gandha Jai Jana Paye Brahma Loka Adi Sukha Tara Nahi Bhaye. One who experiences the fragrance of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna does not value even the standard of happiness available in Brahma Loka, topmost planet. What to speak of? Heavenly planet. ब्रह्म लोक भी अच्छा नहीं लगता उसको. फिर साउथ बेंगलोर लोका या एमजी रोड लोका या होसूर लोका या कोरमंगल और these are all different expansions of hell if they are not connected to Krishna. But if you have Krishna in your home, like you have Gaur Nitai, Jagannath, then you are not part of Bangalore. Probably wherever there is temple, that place becomes holy. So this temple is very special. I was telling our Neminath Prabhu last time was driving me. It's in such a situation that hardly you feel that you is a city. कोई ट्रैफिक का आवाज़ ही नहीं आता. Plus you can get a vehicle also. ऐसा नहीं है. If there is no sound and you don't get vehicle, you are in trouble. But here it is there, but it's not there. So please take advantage and make it in this life. You are at the boarding gate, announcement हो रहा है. Don't go for milk, milk or cow milk also, A2, A1. Now boarding call is coming. Be attached to that. Okay. We have 10 minutes, 15 minutes more. So fast जाएंगे. यो दुस्त्याजान दारसूतान सुरीद्राजं हृदिस्पृशः जहो युयेव मलबद् उत्तमश्लोकलालसः. Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is offered sublime poetic prayers by those trying to attain His favor. Thus he is known as Uttama Shloka. Being very eager to gain the association of Krishna, Bharat Maharaj, although in the prime of the youth, gave up his attractive wife, affectionate children, beloved friends, opulent kingdom, exactly as one gives up stool after excreting. सब कुछ त्याग दिया भरत महाराज जवानी में. एक तो होता है घर में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गया छोड़ के चले गए, ऐसा नहीं. अट्रैक्टिव ओबीडियंट वाइफ, चिल्ड्रन सब छोड़ दिया. और मलवत, ऐसा नहीं कि दुख के साथ, मतलब लाइक यू पास टूल, यू डोंट लेमेंट, ओ हैव लॉस्ट 100 ग्राम, यू नो. कोई वे नहीं करता उसको ना, माइक्रोग्राम्स, यू नो, जस्ट एंड यूर आउट, यू नो. जैसे मटेरियल एंजॉयमेंट को त्याग देना, यू नो. सो दिस इज पॉसिबल ओनली बाय द मर्सी. साधु संग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अनलेस यू एसोसिएट विद वेरी एडवांस साधु, यू कैनॉट हैपन इन दिस लाइफ. साधु का संग बहुत जरूरी है. एंड नॉट ओनली इफ यू कैनॉट गेट लिविंग साधु, even personally, then Vani se. Regular hearing Prabhupada lecture and your spiritual master's lectures. Regular hearing, at least 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Minimum, 1 hour तो minimum होना चाहिए. In addition to Bhagavatam classes, live सुनने का. क्योंकि आपका श्रद्धा कैसे बढ़ेगा? How will you associate with your Guru Maharaj? If you are not hearing, तो संग नहीं मिलेगा. The sadhu संग is very important. Because very difficult. Like, you know, sometimes that there is one leech, one insect which enters, sucks the blood, चिपक जाता है. It's not easy to take out. So Maya is like that. And the other problem is, Maya is so attractive that even if somebody tries to take you out, you lament. Why are you taking out, Baba? Such a nice leech, beautiful family, how can I give it up? So this requires intense sadhusam. Like Prabhupada also, he was saying that when Krishna took away everything, first I was thinking, what is going on? Krishna ne sab kuch chhin liya. Then he remembered that verse. What is that verse? Yasyaham anugrami harishitadam. When I show mercy, I take away everything. I was giving lecture in Nigdi, where in fact, Radheshyam Prabhu was working in a company, Mother and Plot, and he knew he would do program Bajaj Auto, Nigdi mein there's a company. Sometimes I would also go. So we had a group of students from M.Tech graduates who had just got job. And Bajaj Auto is like good job. So I was speaking in the lecture that when Krishna gives mercy, he takes away everything. जब कृष्ण दया करते हैं सब कुछ ले लेते हैं. The one student, he became very morose. He came, Prabhuji, I want to ask you a question. Yes, sir, what is the question? Every day I pray, Lord, give me mercy, Lord, give me mercy. And now I got this job with great difficulty, and now you are saying special mercy means you take away. I told him, don't worry, he will not give you special mercy. It is only for special people. Because Krishna will see the level of that. He will take away everything. Okay, let's move forward. Tabe Raghunatha Prabhu nikata bolaila, Tare mate padadhari kahite lagila. Do all of you like this style of reading Bengali and then? Is it good? The main thing is that, everybody is focused. Sometimes I am speaking and you are wandering, we don't know. But here, we may wander a few seconds, but again you have to come back, That is the advantage. So then Lord Nityananda Prabhu called Raghunath Das near him, placed his lotus feet upon Raghunath Das's head and began to speak. तो कितना कृपा, उनके सिर के ऊपर अपने चरण रखे और क्या बोले, तुम्ही जे कराइला से पुलिना भोजना, तुम्हारा कृपा करी गौर कैला आगमना. My dear Raghunath Das, since you have arranged the feast on the bank of the Ganges, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here just to show you his mercy. महाप्रभु खुद आए आपकी कृपा दिखाने. कृपा करी कैला चिड़ा दुग्ध भोजना, नृत्य देखी रात्रि कैला प्रसाद भक्षण. By his causeless mercy, he ate the chipped rice and milk. Then after seeing the dancing of the devotees at night, he took his supper. है ना, he लॉर्ड नित्यानंद प्रभु को बोल रहे हैं कितना उन्होंने चिड़ा दही स्वीकार किया. और he is speaking about Lord Chaitanya coming. तोमा उद्धारिते तुम्हारे उद्धारिते गौर आइल आपने, छुटील तुम्हारा यत विघ्नादि बंधने. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here personally to deliver you. Now rest be assured that all impediments meant for your bondage are gone. आपके सारे बंधन दूर हो गए. गौरंगा स्वरूपेर स्थाने तोमा करीबे समर्पणे, अंतरंग भृत्य बोली राखी बे चरणे. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will accept you and place you under the charge of his secretary, Sarup Damodar. You will thus become one of the most confidential internal servants and will attain shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He will take you, and Lord Chaitanya actually took his hand and gave to Sarup Damodar. He said, he is your servant or your son. You take him like that. And what will happen? Nishinta hai jaya apana bhavana, achira nirvigna paibe chaitanya charana. Being assured of all this, return to your own home very soon without impediments. You will attain shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga. Then सब भक्ता द्वारे तारे आशीर्वाद कराइला, तान सवारे चरण रघुनाथ वंदिला. Lord Nityananda had Raghunath Das blessed by all the devotees, and Raghunath Das offered his respect to the lotus feet. See, although Lord Nityananda is blessing, then why is there need for other blessing? नित्यानंद ने आशीर्वाद दिया, फिर जब 2000 का नोट आ गया तो चिल्लर की क्या जरूरत है? Of course, आजकल 2000 बंद होने वाले, that is other thing. But even if we have Guru's blessing, you should ask other devotees' blessings also. ऐसा नहीं पे ये तो हाँ सीनियर डिवोटी प्रणाम करना, ये तो क्या चिल्लर भक्त है, ये तो ये ना पेंट शर्ट डिवोटी है ना. एवरी डिवोटी यू शुड टेक, इवन द लोस्ट न्यूमेस्ट डिवोटी, इसके हृदय में ही मे बी जूनियर टू यू, बट द परमात्मा इन हार्ट इज सीनियर टू यू. And Ashirwad is given by the Paramatma, not by the devotee. Now the rest we have only 10 minutes, so I will just summarize. After this Lord Chaitanya went back, Raghunath Das Goswami went back, and was waiting for an opportunity. He would not sleep inside the home. वो घर के बाहर जो दुर्गा मंडप है वहाँ पे सोते थे. एक दिन यदुनंदन आचार्य है, बोले रघुनाथ उठो उठो. क्या टाइम हुआ? 3 बजे. अरे पुजारी को उठाना है. पुजारी उठे, आए नहीं, मंगल आरती का टाइम हो रहा है, टू वेक अप द पुजारी. रघुनाथ उठे और देखे all the guards were fast asleep. Raghunath thought it's a good opportunity. He said, why do 2 of us have to go to wake up the pujari? You stay here, I will do the job. So Yadunandan went back to rest, and Raghunath palaila. He left home and ran to Jagannath Puri. Purposefully, he had to go in this direction. He had to go to North Bangalore. Instead of going north, he went further south, and then east, and then west, like this. Suppose I want to go here, so going like this, I go first here, then here, like this. Why? Why he did like this? Guards would not catch him. He was running like a madman, and his only thought was the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga. He ran almost 30 to 40 miles, 30 miles a day, 45 kilometers. Can you imagine from here to airport? How many of you can run from here to airport? Not on a bus, this BIAS, what is that? Huh? No, this airport buses. I know, I was right, you were wrong, So can you imagine walking till there and then every day like that for almost 12 days. And in those 12 days, he got prasad only 3 times. 12 दिन में 3 बार. जैसे हमारे एक दिन में 3 बार होता है, almost same. And sometimes you get chewed some grains. One Goshala, one milkman saw, he gave some milk. Yesterday at this time, around 9 o'clock, I was telling you, मैं इतना कमजोर हो गया, कुछ खाया नहीं. Lift में somebody pressed the button. Of course, one devotee was there, so I said, let me lie down here. Feeling so weak. But Raghunath, can you imagine his enthusiasm? That, not that kind, but at least a drop of that. उतना उत्साह का एक बूंद होना चाहिए to get mercy. Mercy will come today only. Don't think you'll go to a GBC or the Guru will sign, then you will get mercy. Just your enthusiasm for devotional service is the indicator of how eager you are, and according to that proportion you will get mercy. Krishna can give full mercy today. आज ही आपको भगवान के दर्शन हो सकते हैं, but enthusiasm होना चाहिए. I want love of God. I don't want care damn for this whole stupid material world. ये कचरे टॉयलेट का bin के लिए. Who cares? This whole material world. Like Prabhupada was walking down a road. Prabhupada रास्ते में जा रहे थे. अमेरिका में ना गार्बेज को ऐसे इधर उधर नहीं फेंकते. एक bin बना था. Throw garbage here. Prabhupada said you should pull the whole material world there. The material world is like this. And we are calculating, he has got 100 Ghoda Dimba. I have got only 50. You know what is Ghoda Dimba? Horse's eggs. What is the color of horse's egg? White or green? Because their dhoti is white and kurta is green, sir. What is the color of horse's egg? First, you have forgotten your previous births. Yeah? Horses don't have eggs. Ghoda Dimba means illusory. So he is earning 10 lakhs a year. I am getting only 5 lakhs. He is getting 10 lakhs Ghoda Dimba, I am getting 5 lakhs. Because this is all illusory. Even you may have whole wealth of the world, but if destiny does not promote, you cannot eat one chapati. Sometimes people suffer because of a gastritis problem, they can't eat. So anyway, so Raghunath was running, and his father sent guards. Finally he reached Lord Chaitanya and he offered pranam. Said, oh, this is Raghunath offering obeisances. Lord Chaitanya said, Raghunath, Krishna bada daya moy. Krishna is so kind that he has taken you out of this material world, which is like a ditch where people go to pass stool. Material enjoyment, and your father and brother are like worms in that stool. Hare Krishna. It's too heavy statement, na? Lord Chaitanya can say. You know why he said? He said, your father and my grandfather, they are like equals. So your father is like my uncle. I'm sorry, your father are brother of my grandfather. So I consider them to be my grandfather. And sometimes we joke about grandfather also. So, the worm in the stool, what does it see? Stool. What does it eat? Stool. What is this fragrance? Stool. He is like Krishna Maya, he is stool Maya, Left, right, up, down, stool. If you take it out, he will become very angry. The same way we are all attached. Like children attached to toys. Sometimes I remember when I was a small child, we used to go to Juhu Chowpatty, not to the temple, but to the beach and make houses. Tell my father, the first floor is for me, second is for you. And suddenly, the waves come and everything is gone. You start crying, the children is crying and the mother, father are smiling. We knew it before, this will happen like this. So when we are building material property and wealth and prestige, the sadhu keeps smiling. Because we cannot take anything with us. But so long in the world we have to have something. We cannot be like, beggars. Only sannyasi can beg. A grahastha means you must have proper arrangements for maintaining body. But in our heart we should know that we cannot take anything. So Lord Chaitanya told, actually Krishna has saved you. Raghunath said, Ami Krishna nahi jani. I do not know Krishna. It is you only who has saved me. So what is Raghunath teaching us? That we should not give glory only to God, but to give glory to the preceptor, the spiritual master, who is showing us the way. Then Lord Chaitanya told Sarup Damodar, please Sarup, accept him as your servant or son. Now there will be three Raghunath, Raghunath Das, Raghunath Bhatta and Vaidya Raghunath. And how Lord Chaitanya told, how much love he has. See what he is saying. Raghunath has fasted for so many days. Please take good care of him so that he is satisfied. Go Raghunath, take bath in the ocean and see Jagannath. In the meantime, prasad will be ready for you. For 10 days, he took prasad from Lord Chaitanya. Then he stopped that. Then he was taking prasad at the Sinhadwar. Actually, for some time, his father was giving money. He was using that money to buy some prasad from the temple and give it to Lord Chaitanya. But he stopped. Lord Chaitanya said, why is he not inviting me anymore? And Sarup Damodar said, he is thinking that you are accepting the prasad, but you are not heartily accepting, because his father is a materialistic person. Lord Chaitanya said, very good. Vishair anna khaila dushta hai man. Dushta mana nahi hai Krishna rasmaran. If you take money from a materialistic person and use for personal maintenance, your mind becomes polluted. And you cannot think of Krishna in a polluted mind. And then Lord Chaitanya said, Vishair anna je ityuti dhai. Shishnodar parayan Krishna. If you are running after something, devotees also saying this, we should go there, there is some pizza pasta. This program is not so important. They will give some mishi bhat then, I am telling today's menu, So if we are conscious of the tongue, we cannot be Krishna conscious. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, how is Raghunath maintaining? He is stopping at the door. And his passerbys would give something. Very good. But then he stopped that. Why did he stop that? Because he said, now I am developing a prostitute mentality. Oh, this person is very nice. He gave me like gajar halwa and pakoda and kheer. He is not so nice. He gave me some burnt khichdi from yesterday. Lord Chaitanya said, very good. Mahaprabhu Bhakta Gana Vairagya Pradhana. Boliye. Jaha dekhi priti hai Gaura Bhagavana. Mahaprabhu becomes happy when he sees renunciation in a devotee. Now we'll go really very fast. And then what is the last part of this story? That Raghunath Das Goswami stops taking prasad. He takes at the free booth. And he stops at the free booth also. And where is he taking his prasad from? There's some prasad. After 2 or 3 days, it is given to the cows. After 2 or 3 days, the cows, they don't like the smell. That prasad Raghunath would take and he would mix some, he would wash it with water and he would mix some salt and he would eat it. And Lord Chaitanya went and said, you are taking new kind of prasad, you are not offering to me. And he just snatched it out of the house, out of the hand of Raghunath. And then he went to take second time. And Sarup Damodar said, no my Lord, this is enough for you. And Lord Chaitanya smiled and said, I have tasted many kinds of prasad, but not as delicious as this kind of prasad. Because he was tasting the bhakti of Raghunath. Then Raghunath asked, my Lord, what is my duty? I have given up home, but I don't know what is my duty as sannyasi. Lord Chaitanya said, Gramya katha na shuniba. Do not hear worldly talks. And Gramya katha na kahiba. Do not speak. Bhala na khaiba. Do not taste very tasty prasad. Once in a while it's all right, Sunday feast. But otherwise simple. And bhala na pari. Don't dress very luxuriously. Dress very simply. And then Lord Chaitanya told, Vraje Radha Krishna Manas. Serve Radha and Krishna in your mind. And most of all he told the crest jewel of all verses. Trinadapi Sunichen, Tarorapi Sahishnan, Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sada. This is the most important verse. And one day Lord Chaitanya was so happy, he took out He had one Govardhan Shila. He put it around his neck, and that Shila was constantly moistened by the tears of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya took out that Govardhan Shila, very dear to him, and gave it to Raghunath as a sign of his acknowledgement of the great Vairagya and Bhakti. And he had Gunja Mala, the mala made of conch shells, and he gave that to Raghunath. Raghunath felt the Lord has given me Govardhan Shila, means he has given me residence near Govardhan. He has given me Shankha Mala, means the mercy of Radharani. Lord Chaitanya told him he should offer khaja, how to offer with tulsi leaves. And then finally when Lord Chaitanya left Puri to go back to Tota Gopinath, Raghunath was feeling so depressed, he left Jagannath Puri, decided to commit suicide. Jump off Govardhan hill, but he had to take Vaishnava etiquette permission. He applied application for suicide. He got the reply, not approved. Rup Sanatan Goswami said, what nonsense! You are the only one who has been witness to the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, the most confidential pastime. 16 years you were with him, and now you are thinking of suicide. Please narrate to us. We will listen. Now Rup Sanatan are much senior to Raghunath Das. They were not saying, "Arey, you junior Baba, what right do you have? I am on the Vyasasan, If I am not there, you can give class, But every day, 3 hours a day. I started speaking 7:30, 1.5 hours, and already we are tired and mutually tired, But he spoke for 3 hours. And among the great devotees writing the notes was the great Krishnananda Kaviraj Goswami, who wrote this book. Every chapter he ends with Rupa Raghunatha Pade, offering a blessing. Staying at Radhakund, Raghunath Das would perform incomparable austerities. He would drink buttermilk once in 3 days in a small drone. But one disciple thought, Guruji takes one drone, let me get a mega drone, giga drone. He got a big drone. Where did you get this leaf from? There's a village called Sakhistali. Get out of here. Sakhistali is for followers of Chandravali. We are Radharani's followers. And one day I was thinking I should build a nice ghat, but I don't have any funds. So he just prayed to the Lord and went to sleep. Lord Badri Vishal, one devotee was on his way to Badrinath. Lord Badri Vishal appeared to him in a dream and said, whatever donation you want to give it to the account of Raghunath Das. Here is his IFC code, scan, And next day morning Raghunath sees bank balance, 10 crore order. And then end with 2 stories of, he was chanting, it was hot sun, May, June. Now, today we are relishing in Bangalore, but Jagannath Puri is 40 degrees temperature and feels like 51. And Vrindavan is also 40 plus. And he was perspiring. And Radharani put shelter of her sari. And when tiger came and Lord Krishna was chasing, Sanatana Goswami looked and said, what nonsense. Are you chanting Hare Krishna and saying, oh Radha, oh Krishna, please engage in my service? Then he built a small kutia for himself. And he was going to bake a ghat, and suddenly Yudhishthira Maharaj appeared. These 5 trees, we are the 5 Pandavas, don't cut these trees. And then he was going to break a rock and blood appeared. And then Lord told him, this place is actually my tongue. So these are very condensed I have spoken because of time and my own limitation. Let us all put our head at the lotus feet of Raghunath Das, millions of times, and beg for his causeless mercy. The mercy of Raghunath Das, so you can get a drop of bhakti, vairagya vidya nija bhakti. Let us pray for that taste for the holy name and taste for hearing about Lord Chaitanya and for service to the great devotees of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So we'll have a very short kirtan. Sitting or standing? Standing kirtan. Very grateful to all. Tomorrow, how many of you can come if we keep a class? Tomorrow morning. Those things which I covered very fast, we will do it little nicely. Ne? How do you like, very fast or slow? What is better? Slow is better. So tomorrow, both certain things. I hope all of you come. So we'll just do 5 minutes of dancing.